She's a Spokane favorite. She just quit her job to do comedy full-time. Give it up for Ying Vigilon.
Yes, hello, Kennewick. Yeah, notice I gotta stand right here so everybody can see me. Feel like I'm just in the boxing ring. Yeah, thank you. St. Brewery, fill this stage. This is amazing. Now I feel like I'm official now. Yeah, last time I was here, last April, I was here just walking around the whole room, just trying to. Thank you. I can see you. Yes, thank you. Yeah. I'm also a booker for this comedy room now. This is looking very official. Originally, we had a guy called Rudy. He's from Portland, but he tested positive COVID, so he couldn't come. So we got somebody else, and yeah, recently somehow pandemic is over, right? But somehow the positive still a thing. The COVID, right? Yeah. So I try to be very cautious because we got room full of people. Wow, this is amazing. So I tested myself before I come here. I tested HIV negative. And twice. So I'm very safe. You're very safe. Even we're close. Yeah, I won't spit on you. Promise you that. Yeah. So I actually 2021 I lost a friend. She actually is a friend. Come to my comedy. She got COVID. Yeah, and within like 8 days she passed away. I just came back from New York City. I heard the news. And wow, I couldn't believe it because like a month ago I saw her at the show. So her friend, also a mutual friend, told me about she died of COVID and also said because she did not get vaccine. She does not believe vaccine. So I was sad for a few days, but as soon as I hear that for some reason, I was not sad anymore. I kind of feel like she deserved it. Wow, that's bad, yeah. And in December this past, because in China, people are dying left and right. COVID, their pandemic actually just started. My dad passed away December. And just a few days ago, I heard my mom also died of COVID, both of them. Wow, this is real. But then I realized I don't feel sad for them either because they're just 2 years delayed. Remember China's zero COVID policy? Wow, all right, nobody, okay, this is a comedy show, so I need to move on here. I'm saying I'm not sad, because they live in China, so they went back 2 years. But old people are dying left and right. I wouldn't believe it. I got WeChat, that's how Chinese people communicate. So many people are dying. Their refrigerators are full, so they, when they do the cremation, 5 body of one furnace. Yeah, not even doing, because there's just so many bodies everywhere. So, all right, moving on, yeah. I'm very happy to come to this show, and every opportunity, actually Tricities give me more opportunity to do comedy. Because when I started, actually 2013, when I do open mic in Spokane, and everybody said, yeah, you're so funny, and some people say, after the open mic says, you're hilarious, but nobody booked me. Yeah, and I was like, why? And the booker, one booker actually said, yeah, you're funny, but your accent, not sure about that. So over time, I kind of got the message. I just figured, okay, I am just the Chinese, but everybody else just assholes. Yeah. Not you guys, of course. Not you guys. You guys are amazing, fantastic. Thank you. Give it up to yourself coming up. Can't wait and thank you. Yeah. It's just the Spokane comics. They're just very rude to me and not friendly and just assholes. But not those two. Not those two guys comic. Because when I would start doing comedy, those two are not even born yet. So they're good. Leon and Charles. A little bit about myself. My name is Ying. I'm a single mother for 8 years. Yeah. So thank you, single mother. So I'm looking for Yang. So legit, right? I'm single. Yeah. Yeah, by that I mean I'm not picky, okay? Just trying to get laid. Yeah.
Trying to get laid.
Yeah. Yeah, I have lived in Spokane for 27 years. 27 years I did it just to prove I am not a tourist. Yeah. I am here to stay, guys. So if I hear that again, I heard that a lot in the last 4 years. Like, go back to your country. So hear that again. Keep that to yourself. Okay? Yes. Yeah, I'm here to stay. All right. So my brother can call. He survived. He didn't die. He called me and says, "Okay, China's gonna open up. So when you come back to China? Because I haven't been back to China for 3 years." He said, "I got a new car. You wanna try the new car?" I'm like, "I'm not sure." Because last time I tried a car driving in China's freeway, like 10 minutes in, I was pulled over by the Chinese police. And he said, "Do you know why you were pulled over?" Because I was very slow. I was blocking the traffic. I was like, "Yeah, because I was busy trying to convert miles to kilos." Because my brother bought a new Ford Explorer, because my recommendation, right? So the American car, they're like big miles, but in China, it's a kilometers. Wow. Yeah, I was like, wow, I was busy. So my brother was there. My brother said, "Well, yeah, because she's American." So that the policeman right away says, "No wonder, the Americans are all stupid drivers." What happened? Because then I back here, there's the American, then I hear Asians are bad drivers. I don't know which one is better, bad or stupid, But really, in China, freeway, everybody drives so aggressive if you're not skillful. Every 10 minutes I feel like heart attack or something's gonna happen. So now I'm here in America, so I'm bad drivers. I'm like, are you saying we're technically bad or we just don't give a fuck about rules? Which one? Yeah, so speaking of Asian stereotype, another one that I got, because I came here as a student, graduate student, go to Moscow, Idaho, that these days they're famous about the quadruple killers, right? Speaking of Moscow, Idaho, that was my school, So when I heard this guy was caught and he was studying PhD in a criminal justice department, I was like, wow. That school, when they teach students criminal justice, don't you think they should teach them? Number one lesson is do not kill. How about that? Why did you study so deep then give them all the skills and tools to kill, man? Okay, back to my Moscow. So where was I? From Moscow. Oh, yeah. I came here as a graduate student, so then within 6 months at Moscow, Idaho, the campus, I heard a stereotype. The Asian people, we eat dogs. I'm like, we eat dogs? Because when I'm back in China, I've never eat dogs. In the market, I've never even seen people sell dogs. So now, what's going on, America? We eat dogs. So I look around, I look at the cafeteria menu. It's like, wow, you know what, America? You guys eat dogs. Look at your menu. You not only eat dogs, you eat hot dogs. Wow. In China, we only eat ugly dogs. Yeah. And you not only eat hot dog, you eat corn dog and chili dog and Snoopy dog. All right, the last one we don't eat, which is Captain Senior, right, rapper. Yeah. I know, and go to any Chinese restaurant. Okay, go to any Chinese restaurant, did you find any menu item that have dogs in it? No, right? So we don't eat dogs. Okay, in China, we don't even have any dog menus in our restaurant. You guys eat dogs. Let that cleared up. Try to get that cleared up. Liam said I quit my job in April this last year. I keep saying this year. April, I quit my job to doing comedy full time. So my Chinese friend find out they were not happy. They said, Ying, you have a very good job. You work for government. I was an environmental engineer. So they're saying, why? Why comedy? So I was like, because I don't want to steal American jobs. anymore. I was guilty as charged. So you guys, white people, you can have my white collar job. Yeah. Another friend back in China, because that's a big deal, right? As immigrant, you got here and have a white collar job, right? So my family back in China was not. They heard it eventually. They're not happy. They're coming says, yeah, all right, got it. You wanted to comedy, your dream, whatever that is. Tell me, what is your inspiration doing comedy? So I was thinking, my inspiration is Shirley Temple. You heard Shirley Temple? Yeah. Yeah, so we have some old folks. For younger guys, just Google it, okay? Shirley Temple is our child movie star. Yeah, from 3 to 10 years old, during that 7 years, she made 27 movies. Do you know that? 29 movies. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Shirley Temple. So when I heard that, because I learned that when I got here, right? I'm a big fan. I watched all her movies. I was like, wow, I'm missing out. I need to catch up with all that child labor. Yeah, because in China, where our child labor normally start 8 or 9 years old, assembly line stuff. And in India, they start 5 or 6, But you American, you start at 3. This is amazing. Yeah, even I quit my job, I don't think I can catch up with a 3-year-old. Yeah, so I gotta hurry up and work harder, well, Happy New Year! How about that? Yeah, it's 13, right? January 13th. So wait 13 days to say Happy New Year. Yeah, anybody got New Year resolution? Nobody? Wow, nobody. Wow. I got a New Year resolution, okay? 2023, my New Year resolution is to finally jumpstart my 2021 New Year resolution. Yeah, I don't even remember what's going on in 2021. I didn't do it. I don't think it's a lazy, just maybe I wasn't ready. But last year, I do remember 2022, why I didn't do the 21 resolution. Yeah. Because my New Year resolution back to 21, it's been 3 years, is start my podcast. My podcast called What Do You Know About China? Yeah, that was my part. For some reason, one thing last year, I started booking comedy shows, all over Eastern Washington and also here, actually, Pasco, whatever. So that was, okay, so that was last year. This year, I have no excuse. But another thing is, what you know about China? That's the topic, that's the title, that's the top theme of my podcast. Yeah, so let me start with this. TikTok. Anybody knows TikTok is made where? All right, give it up to yourself. You know that. You know the China, yeah. Because I also do TikTok and posting clips over there. One time I just came across one video clip. This guy was just shitting on China. He hates China. Just saying all kinds of stuff that's a ban TikTok. Wow, it got 50,000 likes. I'm like, really? This guy shitting on TikTok and the shit in China? I mean, do you, at least you don't shit where you eat, right? Yeah, I'm sure he's making killings on the TikTok. It made a lot, 50,000 like, wow, that makes lots of money, Or maybe this guy just the case that hate the pigs but love the bacon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's move on. I want to say, actually, I experienced a lot of culture shock. The 20-some years that I live in this country. Yeah. One of the culture shock I want to say is this ass culture you got going. Ass is a big deal, right? Ass? No? This is a late night show, right? We can say ass. Yeah, ass is a big deal, okay? So one time I was in New York City, because during the pandemic, I traveled New York, LA, all over the place doing comedy. So one time I just started like, this ass culture thing, and then one guy, young guy, sitting in the front, and he said, yeah, I love ass. I eat ass. I'm like, wow. First of all, I feel like that was not where I was going, But because this guy brought it up, eating ass thing, so let me just tackle that head on, So like, well, eating ass, a few long ago, right? If you say to somebody, if I say somebody said, kiss my ass, it's a pretty bad thing, right? You intend to humiliate that person, right? But nowadays, Gen Z people, I don't know why you say, eat my ass. That means love.
That means love.
You actually have to love somebody to eat their ass, right? Or that person has to love you to eat your ass. I see, what happened? What happened for kiss my ass is bad, but eat my ass is love. What is going on, America? I mean, don't we need at least a transition point in the middle, like neutral? How about finger my ass? Would that be a neutral position, right? Yeah. All right, so let me go back to the ass culture I really meant to say, okay, address. So, this country, we do like a big, curvy, sexy ass, right? So give applause if you agree with that. Oh, that's only a few. Yeah, but I'm okay. I think I love big, sexy, curvy ass as long as it's natural, real. Like black people, right? Black ladies, they have a big, curvy, and so it's a good. But white ladies, I'll give you an example. Kim Kardashian. Kardashian fans, right? Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, she thinks is white, but she's black. She's black. And lately, Cardi B. Any Cardi B fans here? Cardi B. All these three ladies, okay, they're beautiful, they're rich. Guess what? They spend $100,000. Okay, yeah, went out there, get plastic surgery, get fake ass. They're sticking out like that, walking around. I was like, every time I see the picture, I don't get it. Like, guys, do you consider that big, huge ass sexy? No? Okay, good. I'm on your side. I like this kind of a crowd. Yeah, I mean, like, how's that sexy? You can't even find the asshole. Talking about eating ass, right? You really have to dig it, right? Right, so ass culture is killing me. The reason I'm talking about ass is it actually really affected my life. Yeah. I married a white guy, I think during even honeymoon he told me, you do know you have flat ass, right? I know, like Asian people, I'm really flat ass. That's why tonight, guys, I'm just not gonna turn around, okay? I'm just gonna face it because I'm very protective on my flat ass. Yeah. Yeah, so this flat ass thing really killed me because every time we argue, no matter what subject, what topic we started it, we always go back to my flat ass. Like, you guys say, well, look, you haven't mowed the grass for 60 days. Look how tall our grass is. And he would say, look at your flat ass. Wow. Case closed, right? Yeah. So eventually we ended up divorced. Right? Oh, yeah. But after I divorced, actually, I was like so searching. I think, you know what? Maybe he's got a point. Maybe I should improve myself. I need to work on myself. But I don't have $100,000, guys. So my friend said, okay, go to gym, exercise. So I went to gym, got a private trainer. And the trainer says, hey, it's easy. You want a pretty, pretty big, sexy, firm ass. All you gotta do is just do squat. Yeah, so then I squat, like very deep, right? So I did a squat. I did a squat for a year. 2 times go to gym. Then a year later, yeah, I did a squat, because I don't have $100,000. But a year later, my flat ass just shrunk because all the fat is gone. Man. So that's not healthy. I'm still single. Single and mother for 8 years. Speaking of the comedy community, the bookers in Spokane, they were saying my accents. I haven't addressed that. So as a Chinese person, I do feel like I need to apologize. So I want to apologize my very heavy Alabama accent, y'all. Glad to hear y'all. So how's my English doing so far? Good? Okay, thank you, yeah. But 29, 28, New Year, years ago when I first got here, my English was awful. Oh man, it was so awful. I still remember that first day. The first day I landed, in America, I was on the airplane in Seattle, so they said, everybody fill out the form, right? Fill out the form, the immigration form, so when the plane landed, they said, foreigners, go to that window. So I went to that window, give them the immigration form, and then this lady, immigration officer, not happy with me. He was looking at me, pointing the tables, and look at what you got in there, that form. I look at that form after they ask you your name, your birthday, they ask for sex. So what I had in that form is once a month. Yeah. My thinking is, first of all, you gotta be honest, right? This country, you can't lie, Second of all, I knew I didn't know nobody, Once a month, it's pretty generous. I'm not trying to be greedy. That was pretty good. Turned out, after, back and forth, okay, they asked for gender. Wow. In China, sex and gender is a different translation. Yeah, so wow. But you can't blame my English. Your English is very confusing. That's what confused the shit out of me. I'll give you another example, okay? There's a word you got going, blowjob. This blowjob turned out doesn't mean blow. Okay? It means to suck a dick. That's yourself. What's going on? Your English is amazing. Yeah, I remember my ex-husband, one guy, first time he asked for a blowjob. I went to bathroom, came out with a blow dryer. I guess that's to do with my marriage. First, I got flat ass. Second, I can't do blowjob. Huh? Yes. All right, that's my 20 minutes. Thank you, can't wait. Very happy to be here. Hopefully, I can make a living for quitting my day job doing comedy. My name's Yi Regula. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Yeah.
Keep it going for Ying, guys. Let her know you like the set. I love Ying.